Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second and final video blog of the day for Sunday, July 31st, 2016, around 7:22 in the evening, Berwick, Massachusetts. It's a cloudy day today. We got some rainfall, but only 0.15 inches. It's not enough rain. Every little helps, but that's just a drop in the bucket. And it looks the next 7 days, a lot of dry weather, and this drought is continuing to grow. They said we could not get any significant rainfall for the next several weeks. That's what some weather forecasters are predicting, but that's subject to change. Some news to report: the Boston Red Sox beat the LA Angels of Anaheim by a score of 5-3. Back-to-back home runs by Dustin Pedroia and Xander Beauregard. The Red Sox were down 3-0 most of the game. They split the 4-game series against the Angels, which was one of the worst teams in the league this year. And the Red Sox tried to trade Clay Buchholz to the Miami Marlins, but they want a high price tag for him. Why? He's just a mop-up pitcher. Also, some trades happen in Major League Baseball today because the trade deadline ends at 4 o'clock tomorrow. The Baltimore Orioles acquired pitcher Wade Miley from the Seattle Mariners. The Cleveland Indians acquired pitcher Andrew Miller from the New York Yankees. And also, Adrian Beltran of the Texas Rangers tied Babe Ruth for most hits on the list for the all-time hit leader, like in 37th. So that's a good accomplishment by him. And it's Happy National Mutt Day. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about mbta commuter rail route Middleboro Lakeville line from South Station, part of the old Colony rail lines. This rail line is approximately 35.9 miles from Boston, and it was restored in 1997. The history of this rail line: it was part of the New Haven rail line at one time, going from Boston South Station to Middleboro, but this was continued on to Cape Cod, and it was real popular in the turn of the 20th century, but it declined due to maintenance of the tracks, plus the interstates being built, like Route 3, Route 93, and Route 24. And by 1959, this rail service was basically ended. And in the 1970s, the MBTA wanted to revive this line. And in 1984, they had train service limited just in the summer months from Braintree to Cape Cod. It was summer months only. It was just real successful. And they started constructions on restoring this line in the 1990s. Originally, the plan was this was going to go to Buzzards Bay, but they scaled it back to Middleboro Lakeville due to budget constraints. And this rail line opened in 1997. And the stops go as this. The first one is South Station, goes over the Fort Point Channel, and kind of parallels the Route 93 and the Red Line. The first stop is JFK UMass, which you go off. You could connect to the Red Line or go to the John F. Kennedy Museum and the University of Massachusetts Boston campus. Columbia Point was once called. and then continues on to Quincy Center, which Quincy Center is the stop where you could transfer to the Orange Line, and several buses that serve the South Shore area. Continues on, runs parallel with the Red Line, and then Braintree. These are the same stops as the Kingston Plymouth Line, and then there's a branch that goes the left on the right, and it continues on, goes to the next stop is Holbrook Randolph, and it's single track all the way down. Continues into Brockton. They have 3 stops in Brockton: Monticello, Brockton, and Campanello, which they're within like 5 minutes of each other. Brockton's a pretty big, medium-sized city, and then it continues on, goes into Bridgewater, and there's a stop at Bridgewater, and that continues on. It's like not basically 8 miles from Bridgewater to the last stop, Middleboro Lakeville, which is close to Route 495. And it's a single track, and approximately 6,000 riders use this line every day and on the weekends. And Lakeville, Middleboro's probably the biggest stop, because you get people from like Fall River and New Bedford and come up from the Cape, because they don't have service to the commuter rail full time. They just have the Cape Flyer that's just summers only, and it's a pretty good scenic railroad route, especially in the fall with the leaves falling down. I've never taken this line before, but I heard it's just a pretty line to take to sightsee, and costs big time money to take the commuter rail if you want to sightsee, but some people like to do it. So that's about it on that commuter rail line. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus, with 3 more video blogs. The return of 3 more video blogs each day. First video blog will be about the power rankings, the top 10 power ranking teams in Major League Baseball for August 2016. Second video blog will be about WWE 24/7 / Clashes on Demand. And the third and final video blog of the night is the return of the personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile is Penguins captain Sidney Crosby, and the personality profiles in August as follows: Alex Ovechkin, Shane Doan, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, Catherine Tappan, Trini Kazari, Whitey Ford, Robin Yount, Dave Winfield, Don Nelson, Mark Cuban, Bill Simmons, Max Kellerman, Rob Gronkowski, Adam Vinatieri, Steve Kerr, Stephen Curry, Adam Silver, Dustin Rose / Goldust, Terry Reynolds, Kelly Ripa, Vanessa Welch, Lisa Hughes, and Shannon Morella. And that's a very impressive list for personality profiles. And if you want anything on these video blogs in August for a subject you want to talk about, private message me and it will be discussed in August. I don't know what day, but I'll get to it. And also be on the lookout this soon for the top 100 greatest baseball players of all time, MLB, and for pitch players, and then the top 100 best pitchers in MLB history. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Osmala of WCCO Accents, nice legs. Elizabeth Hatso, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Squeezy rocks and got nice legs as well. And Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic's My TV Sports Questions got nice legs as well. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet Southern accent. And Linda Church of WPIX has nice legs, and she's a cougar. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.